we wanted it to empower them. We sort of wanted to see like, not only does this exist, but it's yours. You know, the lab is an open space. Uh, uh, in order for it to be a true actual Fab Lab, it has to be an open space. And so if people want to come and learn about it, they are free to do so. We actively encourage it. But the thing is that uh, we are situated in the Central Valley. So it's not super easy for people that live very far away to come here, even though it's open. And then so our thought process was like, we want to be fully, truly open. We want people that don't usually have access to these things to learn up close, what they are and what they can do. And I was telling you that it's a very impactful, and it sort of gives you perspective. Is the things that you see in these communities where if you are always in the Central Valley, you sort of think like, oh, people live this way. But no, we have worked with people who have never touched a computer. They don't know how a mouse works. Sometimes they don't even have access to internet, so they don't know how the internet works. In one of the communities where we visited with the Mobile Fab Lab, the people brought their children to learn. And we did have this one time when a little girl was sort of hesitant to go up. She straight up asked us, can girls participate as well? So that's a point where you'd see like, oh, there's a reality out there that is not the reality where you usually work within academic spaces. And that's what we want to sort of break, you know?